it's not worth getting upset about. He'll come in when he's fucking ready. He can just stay out there. I'll just feed him, give him water. I went to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Billy came by here, my coworker, and he fed them both. And
thank you, Billy.
when I got back, dude, I got back Saturday night. Come in the house. Sunday I get up and I just left the door open, like propped open. I kept the other one by me so she wouldn't run out. Literally within a minute, he was in the fucking house.
Damn.
I'm like, yeah, you had enough now, didn't you? You've been out there for 3 fucking weeks in a monsoon and fucking goddamn 8,000 degree weather. Like, he's probably like, he's freaked out, man.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, trucks going by and shit with trailers on, bouncing around and shit. Fucking every now and then we get an ambulance or a fire truck going by.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't go, like, he'll just run around a lot here. And he'll be in the trees and shit. And, yeah, but he's not the smartest thing. And neither is she. They're both kind of, I think they're inbred. Fuck, I don't know.
Well, hey, I'm getting ready to start my stream. I actually just started it.
Okay, cool.
Do you wanna say something to the people watching right now?
Yeah, watch my son. He's good. Knows what he's doing. Need more subscribers. Come on.
Come on. Shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's good talking to you, Alex.
All right. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you too, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was trying to wrap that conversation up, but I haven't talked to my dad in a while, so we were yapping. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back. It's been a while. Come on. My dad fucking cracks me up, dude. He's he lives on the other side of the fucking country from me, so we don't see each other very often. He went to go take care of some family property and stuff like that. Very noble of him. But hopefully he'll be coming up here pretty soon, and I would love to get him on camera. You can see how we interact. That's what we ought to do. Next time my dad's up here, we're gonna do a stream together. We'll be sitting in the garage, just fucking yapping and shit. We'll talk about whatever. He wants to really dial in, learning how to shoot and stuff like that. So we're gonna get him squared away, chat. We're gonna get him fucking rocking and rolling. But I hope you guys are doing good. Hope the audio sounds okay. It's been 3 fucking weeks since I streamed last, and I'm sure shit has gotten moved around and bumped and fucking knocked loose or whatever. So yeah, that's yeah. I don't know if that would be great Uncle OG or if that would be Grandpa OG, because my wife is Auntie OG. So my dad would be Grandpa OG, right? I would say Grandpa OG. That makes the most sense. You gotta get G-Unk ripping the FRT, dude. Yeah, yeah. He actually has some guns and stuff like that. Like, he's got some pretty cool shit. He's got a 44 mag and a 357 revolver and stuff like that. I think he's got a Beretta, like one of the compact ones. So yeah, he's got some cool shit. He's got some cool shit. He's planning on bringing it up. So we're gonna do a little fucking like father like son range sesh, and it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Cause if y'all think I'm funny, okay, I'm telling y'all, I learned from the fucking best. Okay, my dad is the funniest fucking person I know. Like, God, he fucking kills me every time I'm with him. He is a hilarious motherfucker. And we look exactly alike. Like, it's like uncanny. So just be ready for that. Maybe you should wear a mask. I don't know. What do you guys think? When the Grunkle OG fucking crossover episode happens, maybe you should wear a mask together, you know? Oh, man. Alex OG Goon Squad Chud of all time. Indeed. Yes. My name is out there for all to know. Not like you couldn't just go on practice score. Find me. You guys know my name's Alex, right? Let's get personal, all right? Fuck it. I'll dox myself. I figured Alex isn't a very, like, YouTube-friendly name. You know what I'm saying? So, especially when you're wearing a mask, it's like, what's the point? Why are you going to wear a mask and then just go by your first name? It's kind of weird. Grunkle OG in the purple mask? Yeah, I think that's a capital idea. I look like an Alex? You're the first person to fucking ever say that. My credit card info. What's the quirky 16 digits on the back? And the zip code? And the CVC number? Got to be a channel member to find out. Only my tier 5 channel members know my credit card information. It's a return on investment sort of deal. You know, I've had people tell me that this has happened my entire life. I've had people fucking tell me that I look like either an Eric or an Edward. Like, without fail, when people fuck my name up, like when I'm working or whatever, and, you know, I'm in a new environment or some shit, or I just introduce myself to someone, fucking, it's like without fail. They usually call me Eric, or they call me fucking Edward, and it's like where the fuck does that come from? Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I feel like Alex is pretty easy to remember, but Eric is a tall name. Interesting. You want to come up here? Yuka, come on. Come up here, Chud. Come up here. Let's go. There you go. Yeah. Edward. Look like a Jimmy. Hell no. You're fucking crazy, dude. A James. Every Jimmy I've ever known has been like 5'4". James, if you're watching, I'm sorry. It's true. Would have thought Steve? Really? What the fuck? You guys are fucking normie names. Hell no. Demetrius. Dude, I actually went to basic with this dude named Jerome, and he was a white guy from New York, like upstate New York. His drill sergeant would always fuck with him and be like, hey, Jerome. like, this dude's got a fucking crazy ass fucking like black dude name, and he's like this like pudgy little white kid with blonde hair. Wait, who the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I'm Uncle OG's manager, Alex. I'm the cameraman, you know. That's what I do around here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it a $150 with all 50 of you. Okay. I don't have hot shit fucking planned out for this stream. All right. I was lucky to have 15 minutes to put this stream together. I wanted to start right at 7, which I could have, but I wouldn't have had a thumbnail made. I wouldn't have had a description for the video. And I know that as soon as I click end stream, I'm not going to go back and fix it. Just nature of the beast, you know. I'm just a fucking lazy motherfucker once I get home. So, gave myself an extra 15-minute buffer. Started a load of laundry. Sat down, talked with my dad for a little bit. And now here we are. So, that was all of the prep work that went into the stream, and that is the long and the short of it. So, I guess we're going to figure out where we're going to go from here. Quick shout out, Replay Gang from the future, or I guess for you guys it's the past. Hope you guys are doing good. Fucking shout out Omni-Provisions. Big supporter homie of the channel. Hopefully he taps into the chat at some point. He usually does. And the channel members. You guys make my dick hard. What can I say? Yeah. I had a long-ass fucking day at the long-ass day factory. Alright. I fucking... It was like totally not expected. Like I showed up, first part of the day, little subtask, knock out like an hour, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, yeah. I'm gonna get back to work, I'm gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was there for about 15 minutes, and then they sent me to go touch all 4 corners of the fucking earth. Like, in a single go. Non-stop. And, man, so I had to go, like, okay, so I guess a little clarification might help. As if you guys give a fuck. I don't know if you really do. I guess that's kind of what these streams are for. It's just me yapping, but we'll talk about gun stuff in a minute, whatever. Well, it always devolves into that. But, I need someone to tell my day about, all right? Because there ain't nobody home right now. Just me and my nephews, you know what I'm saying? Shit. The cats don't listen anymore. So, anyway, I primarily drive a truck for work. I am a carpenter by trade, but the company I work for, I be driving the truck for them. They need someone to do it because it's just the way it is, big dog. I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll do it. Easier on my back anyway. They sent me to go pick up some fucking sod. Like, quite a bit of it. Not a ton, but, you know, fair amount. Like 1,000 square foot. And, I'm, like, out in the cornfield, out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm not, like, at a store. I'm at, like, the place where they make the shit. You ever seen where grass grows on a commercial scale? It's that. Okay, so I'm, like, in the fucking butt-fuck end of nowhere. And I'm driving this truck. It's a flatbed. And I get out there, and they load me up, and I'm pretty sure, like, the lull drivers, the forklift drivers, whatever, they hardly spoke English. They were, like, European. Like, they weren't, like, Mexicans. They were fucking, like, Icelandic people. It's like, okay. They've loaded me up, and then they fucked off to... It may as well have been the other side of the earth. Like, they, like, disappeared over the horizon. That's, like, how far away... or how big this fucking, like, plantation thing is. And... let's see here. Who the fuck said that? Central Sands Defense, for $2, he says, I'll bet this $2 mine was worse. Shit, probably, honestly. This is my pity party, okay? That's the point of this whole stream, is to have my own little personal pity party. I'm sure your day was much gayer, though. You guys actually work real jobs. Anyway, so they fucked off to the other side of the earth, and I'm just sitting in this field. I'm like, thinking, I gotta strap this down, but like, it will absolutely destroy the fucking sod. I'm just like, so what do? I fucking call my boss up. I'm like, hey, I like explained to him what was going on. I'm like, I'm gonna have to like figure something out. Just letting you know, like, I'm gonna be a minute. And he's like, all right, whatever. I had to drive like 10 miles an hour into town. A normal distance drive or a normal speed drive would have been 15 fucking minutes. It took me like over half an hour to get into town because I'm just fucking putting along. I go to Ace Hardware and I'm like, listen, y'all motherfuckers got any spare pallets or something? And they're like, yeah, let me go look. They had some spare pallets. They gave them to me for free. Very humble, small town energy. Very cool of them. I was just some fucking asshole and they gave me some pallets and used that shit to strap on. And we done hit the road, dog. And then I got back and I'm on my way. I'm like, I stopped and grabbed some fucking food because I hadn't eaten all day. And My boss was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." He's like, "Well, we need you back here." He's like, "You gotta fucking got like 2 more orders to pick up." I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. So basically, what would have just turned into a normal 8 turned into almost 12. So that is the explanation for why I am late. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? The line at Walmart was really long. All right, I had to go back and change the milk carton out. So you'll have that though on these fucking big jobs. Yeah, y'all need to hit the like button. Ground Fog's got the right idea. It's been so long since I've streamed, I forgot, like, the things I gotta say. Like the stream, share it, tell your homies, tell your grandma, whatever. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna make a poll. And you guys... What in the fuck? Okay. Chromosome order. For fucking $100 fucking dollars. He says release the hop tape. Dude, let me see if I have the hop tape. I might have the hop tape. And I got people messaging me. What the hell is going on? People only like to message me when I'm streaming. It's kind of frustrating. It's like y'all only want to fuck with me when I'm busy. I'm not playing on my phone. I'm taking care of business. $5 to anybody who can quote where that's from. Trying to find the hop tape. I think I've already shown the hop tape. I have the video of him absolutely massacring some fucking targets at the trash bash, point blank, going absolutely fucking Sasquatch mode. Oh shit! I thought the fucking stream froze for a second. It's just me sitting still. Okay. Let me find a way to share this. All right. Working on it, chat. I'm Unk status, remember that. Remember the 16th of June. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, let's see how this works. Screen share. Uh-huh. And then what happened? Click on that motherfucker right there. Yeah, fuck it don't matter. Let's see here. Alright, here's the hop tape. You ready? Oh, shit. Can you guys see it? Oh, there it is. It was hidden behind me. What the fuck? I was like, where'd it go? Alright, let me do this. Transform. We're gonna reset. And we're gonna make that bitch wide. Oh shit. Alright, hopefully you can see it. Me when Hop fucking kills me and 5 of my friends. There you go. That's the hop tape. Hope it was worth it. Oh, nice. It works. Cool. Me when I get fucking shot in the face. I would die if someone did this to me. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pure athletic prowess, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I know, 545, it has been a while since I've streamed. 3 weeks, to be exact. I'm going to be honest, I was focusing on uploading, trying to get videos out there, because for a while there, I was only streaming. And I'm going to be, I love the stream homies, replay gang, very near and dear to my heart. But I would be remiss if I neglected the very thing that got me here in the first place, which was my uploads. So we're took a little time to focus on uploading, kind of working on my workflow and stuff like that, and I got it down. I can now, as long as minimal B-roll footage is needed, I can film and upload with edits in a day. So it's a quite the improvement from what it once was. It used to take me literal weeks to fucking do it, but I have a system down, and now I can do it in a single day, like a single evening. So it's I'm hoping that I can kind of keep this schedule up, you know what I'm saying, where I film the stuff that I have to do, like the talking head stuff, on Monday, maybe on Sundays or something like that, to have it ready for no later than Tuesday. Drop the video and then stream on Tuesdays, like I fucking said I would do. So, where's the mask? This guy is a fucking phony. You have not listened to the first part of the stream where I literally walked in the door 10 minutes prior. So, some of us got jobs, liberal. You got soft fucking hands. And that's the daggone truth. I don't even have a background. I didn't even have a time to set up my background. We're fucking raw dogging it. You're gonna look at my living room in all its glory. So I put lo-fi in the background, so you guys got something to look at instead of me. What, cat? Come up here, you fucking asshole. You want to sit in my lap? Then get up here. Now. Little cocksucker. Meow. Mr. Bigglesworth. Yeah, it's true. I just got done out of the doggone fucking long day factory, where they put my balls in a vice and crushed them into a fine nothingness. Dude, Spicy, you ain't lying, bro. I'm trying to, like, not work anymore. Like, in the wage cuck sense. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, I realize you guys probably can't hear me. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, not work anymore. You know? I don't know what that's gonna look like, but spending 2/3 of my, like, entire life force at a fucking place I despise, just so I can maintain the other 1/3, which, half of that is basically spent sleeping, just so I can maintain that lifestyle, that's gay. That is fucking gayer than AIDS. And I need to get out of that fucking rat race. Once I figure out how I do it, I'm going to share the secret with y'all so that y'all can beat the rat race too. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to look like, but once we're going to R&D that shit. Hopefully it ain't online gambling or sports betting. Dude, how fucking gay is sports betting? Chat, is there anybody here who, like, bets on sports? That's what I'll do. I'll do a fucking, a poll on that. Do you, you sports bet on sports? All right, there you go. vote on that shit. Listen. Now, I want you to be truthful in your answer, okay? Don't let what I say change your mind, all right? But I'm telling you guys, sports betting, all right, and sports gambling, shit like that. All right, Kitty, I'm going to set you down because you're being ornery. God, he's getting fat. Sports betting is the biggest goy beam on planet Earth. In the year of our Lord 2026, sports betting is fucking goy beam like incarnate. It's so fucking... Everything about it is gay. Every single fucking thing about it is so gay. And like it just like it's... I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, it's like a litmus test for me. Like, people that, like, talk about, like, betting on sports and fucking, you know, following the every single fucking, like, oh, did you hear that fucking Jonte Davis fucking shaved his nuts yesterday? Like, fucking, how fucking, like, disillusioned do you have to be? How disconnected from, like, fucking the here and now do you have to be to focus so fucking hard on another man? That's gay. That is gayer than AIDS, bro. That is gayer than AIDS of the ass. A man's ass. Like, holy shit. Fucking, like, I'm not even just saying, like, the fucking following the sports thing is one thing, okay? That's gay on its own. You start pouring money into it, into an obvious, like, rigged fucking bread and circus show for fucking well-behaved fucking goy adults. Like, you're not gonna make it. You're fucked. You are so fucked if you fall into that trap. That is literally the biggest fucking, like... I gotta be careful with what... It's a carrot on a stick, and your ass is running mad for it if you fall for that shit. Betting on sports? How about I just stand in front of you and you just hand me hundreds of dollars and I'll tell you if I'll give it back to you or not? That's literally betting on sports. It was fucking illegal for the longest time until just recently. Just recently, like literally like the last, like, I think 5 years, it was fucking legalized by guess who? Guess who fucking helped, what's the word? When you fucking, go into, like, Congress and shit like that and hand money around to try and, buy people's fucking votes and shit like that. I don't know, usury. We'll use that word. But it basically going around trying to fucking get people to be like, yeah, it's actually not so bad. We can all make money on it because we run the games anyway. You know, like, oh my goodness. Don't. Chat, fuck it. All 4% of you, okay, out of the 51 votes, the 4% of you that voted yes, stop it. You are, yeah, lobbying, that's the word. Thank you. Appreciate it. You are done. You are no longer CAG. Oh, God. That's something that, dude, I'd be driving for work and shit like that. I'd be thinking about shit like that. It'd just be, like, vexing my soul. Just how misled some people are. Like I was saying, it's like a litmus test for me. Like, dude, there's this kid that I work with. Fucking, actually, I don't think he works with me anymore. I think he got laid off. Good. Fucking, or no, he didn't. Never mind. I'm thinking of someone else. Anyway, so he fucking, like, when he first started, I was like, so, what are you into? You know what I'm saying? Like, my autistic ass trying to fucking make small talk. fucking, and he was just like, oh, well, after college, I just kind of been focusing on work and stuff like that. He's like, you watch sports or anything? I'm like, here we go. You know what I mean? Like, it begins. And I was like, can't say that I do, brother. I think, I'm like, I got some other shit on my plate right now. And he's like, oh, right on. He's like, yeah, I've been trying to stay up to date with some of these baseball games as of lately, fucking trying to make some money on some bets. I'm just like, oh, no, man. No, like, don't. I told him, like, have you ever won anything? No. G. Koi beam, activate! Like, fucking, like, just fucking fry this man. Mr. Electric. Oh, I almost said the N-word. Fucking smash this motherfucker's balls immediately. All right, we got some fucking donos here that I gotta read. Who wrote this one? All this shit's like truncated. Spirit X Online for 20 shekels. He says, as a chud who works 12 hours at the ball crushing factory, I would take a trench shovel to the kneecaps before I consider sports betting. Yeah, I'm right there with you, chieftain. It's just like why? It's like it's a fucking coin toss. You know what I'm saying? And like, just to like really fuck as many people over as possible, they like introduce these like weird parlays, like, oh, they're gonna have this many points by this quarter and blah blah blah. Like, and if you're wrong, guess what? Fucked. Done. You lost. You're an idiot. That money is gone, and you don't deserve it because you are a dumb fuck. Your head is full of shit, and you are stupid. Congratulations, dummy. You lost for the 40th time this season. And, dude, you know what fucking gets me with these cocksuckers, okay? And by cocksuckers, I'm not talking about the people that bet. I'm talking about the people that, like, have these platforms, if you want to call them people, fucking that have these platforms that, like, host, like, sports betting sites and stuff like that. I get ads for them all the fucking time. Like, all the time. And every single, especially lately, because it's the fucking, what do you call it, the soccer World Series or whatever the fuck. I don't know. They're like, oh, this shithole country is fighting this shithole country to see who scores 1 point in the next 4 hours. It's fucking soccer. Anyway, fucking the sites, all of them use AI. Like, every single one of them uses AI, like, Odyssey fucking videos and shit like that. Like, and it's like, it's so obvious. It's shameless. It's fucking shameless. Like, because it's so funny, because it's like this one that I've been seeing is like this like white dude fucking with like a blank blue soccer jersey, and it's like clean cut, he looks like a soccer player, because soccer players look like fucking divas for some reason, and like fucking Fabio, and fucking like he's just like walking around like selfie mode on his phone, and he's just like got this like big perfect smile, and you could tell it's AI because like the way their mouth moves is like too enunciated. It's too perfect. It's weird. It's like you could tell that they're trying to like, you could tell that they're really trying to mouth out the words and the syllables that they're saying with the shit that's coming out of their mouth. Like, it's so exaggerated. It's really fucking weird. It just like, it hits like a weird, uncanny part of my soul every time I see a video like that. And it's just more and more and more. Like Kalshi, that fucking absolute goy beam of a site is another like smoking gun example. Fucking like during the election and shit, they had all these crazy ass fucking AI ads and shit, and they were fucking terrible and all over YouTube. And now it's like whoever the shit fucking doing this shit for the World Series or whatever. It's laughable, dude. It's so, like, inhuman. Like, just come on out and just tell me you're a fucking lizard at this point. Just show me. Nobody would fucking care anymore. And maybe that's the point, because we want AI to be so fucking indistinguishable from reality that stupid shit like that can happen. People can record it and just be like, it's AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that 40 million fucking bots on Instagram can tell you that it's actually not real. Dead internet theory is fucking real, boys. I don't know if you know that. And we also got Call Sign Florida, the lobbyist. Yeah. Lobbyists. What else we got here? I feel like there's another one I missed. Jay Lewis, $5. Where the fuck is that? Here it is. He says, I don't know. I only care about shooting. What's your favorite USPSC guy? USPSA, I think you meant to say. USPSA guy, A? Asking about shooting. Always brain screens such NPCs. Yeah. You got to talk about, like... I like to just, like, really just kind of do, like, a 3-point fadeaway. Fucking just be like... What do you think about flat Earth theory? That's, like, soft enough to get people, you know, like, normies that are, like, against it will laugh. Like, that's a good litmus test. It's like, ask somebody if the fucking Earth is flat. You know, I mean, like, even, excuse me, even, like, 9/11 and shit like that, like, that's, like, normie shit at this point. For some reason, flat Earth theory fucking, like, turns people into fucking Agent Smith. Like, that's like an uncrossable line for some people, and it's so fucking weird. It is so weird. Listen, I'm a God-fearing man, okay? I am a Christian. Christ is king. If by some tiny chance that we live in a simulation, which even that simulation would have to have a creator anyway, fucking, them motherfuckers turn into Agent Smith when you bring up flat Earth theory. That's like a weird, like, firewall protocol. When you bring up flat Earth, they're just like, like, they fucking freak out. They turn into fucking vampires. I'm serious. Like, I talked to somebody close to me recently, and they got so upset that like, literally, this was all I said. I'll give you a play-by-play on how this conversation went down. Okay. Like, we were just chilling, you know, out having drinks, whatever. Oh shit, nice. Sorry. So we're just chilling, whatever, having drinks, and I can't remember what was. I think I was scrolling on Instagram like a good little goy, and I think I called somebody a globe head. Called somebody a globe head, and they were like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, you know, like, obviously, like, never heard that before, which is fine because it's fucking hilarious. I had to explain what a globe head was, which, if you don't know, it's somebody who believes that the Earth is round. And fucking, so I explained what that was, and they're like, oh, so you mean like a normal person? I was like, what do you mean by that? And so I was like, so wait, let me ask you something. This is how it goes always. This is my favorite. I have like a script that I follow, and it's just always funny as shit to see how people react. I ask people, like, I'm like, okay, so, because particularly, you know, like, as you guys know, I live in Indiana. You know, I've been up north to the fucking lakefront, Lake Michigan. And fucking, if you stand on the beach in Indiana, you can see Chicago, the Chicago skyline. Okay? Depending on where you are, that is like 30 to 60 fucking miles from where you're standing to where the Chicago skyline is. If you use the math that fucking globeheads follow, okay, the math that they fucking created in determining the curvature of the horizon over distance, that distance, at the most, you should only be able to see like maybe half of the fucking Sears Tower, or the Willis Tower, whatever the fuck it's called now. Like that, and like all the other smaller buildings that are alongside of it, gone behind the fucking horizon. It shouldn't fucking be visible, but it is. And like all of it is, like fucking most of it. So I'm like, what kind of sense does that make? Can you tell me like what does that mean? Why can't I see it? And like they just like they look at me like I have a fucking dick growing out of my forehead. Like I'm like, fucking make it make sense. Somebody tell me something. Like I'm not 100% convinced that the earth is flat, but I'm also not 100%. I'm fucking way less than 100% convinced that the earth is round. I'm like, you idiots made this fucking math. So fucking make it make sense. What does this mean? You know what I mean? I'm just tall. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, with the curve of that's what I'm saying, is with the curve of the earth, you should not be able to see the goddamn fucking Chicago skyline from Indiana. You could see it from Michigan. You could stand in Michigan and see the fucking skyline. That's like over 100 miles, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, I think it's like 90 or something like that. But either way, it's way fucking further than Indiana. And you could still see the shit. You could, same spot. You could stand in fucking Lake Michigan on fucking, relax, cat, fucking in the dunes and watch a fucking boat sail towards Canada. If you get like crazy fucking binoculars, all right, and you're watching that motherfucker go further and further and further, it will not drop down. It will just simply disappear. Like, it will just slowly fade out through the fucking density of the atmosphere. It doesn't drop behind the fucking, what's it called? The horizon. The eye horizon line. It doesn't go like fucking Mario going down a tube. Cat, you're falling. What do you want me to do? You're the one who's falling. Sit still. My goodness. Like, literally, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm 100% convinced that the earth is flat, because I don't know what that would look like. It wouldn't make sense. But another thing about that, okay? Another thing about that, I saw this interesting fucking post that Risky Krisky shared, actually, on Instagram. And I was like, another fucking thing to fixate on for flat earth fucking theory. And he's talking about this dude was talking about the average heights above sea level that certain countries and continents are. Okay, it's like Asia and like Russia and stuff like that. Like they're like, you know, between like 1,000 and 2,000 on average. Like America is like 3,000 because the Rockies and shit like that. Or I'm sorry, like Asia is like a little bit higher than that because of the Himalayas and whatnot. Fucking Antarctica is the average height of land over the fucking sea, above sea level, is 9,000 fucking feet. 3 times more than Asia, which is the tallest, because of fucking Mount whatever the fuck. Mount Everest. Like, Antarctica? Like, what? Why? Like, what the hell is in Antarctica? Where it's like the average is 3 times higher than the fucking average of Asia. Unless it's an ice wall. And the Earth is really flat. Everything I know is a lie. Art Vandalay, $4.99, he says, I wouldn't expect a Gary, Indiana man to understand that the Earth is round. First of all, I don't live in Gary, Indiana anymore. And second of all, you're a fucking Goyim, so fuck you. Charles number 1 tagging me. He says, Uncle OG, I would encourage you to look into orbital physics, not degree level stuff. Good, because I won't. Just the basic. It helps the argument for the globe. Chat, tag Charles number 1 and call him a fucking globehead right now. Call this man a globehead. Show him no fucking mercy. I don't need no globehead propaganda in the fucking chat, all right? Shut the fuck up, all right? The Earth is flat. Agartha is real. Nobody's ever been to space. We've never been to the moon. And lizard people are real. There are no aliens, only demons. What else am I missing? 9/11 was an inside job. No shit, right? Kindergarten shit. All right, we're done with that fucking poll. Globehead. 545, you got a fucking listening problem, I think. I literally just like talked about what a globehead was like 10 minutes ago. Space Force isn't real. Yeah, how often does the Space Force even get brought up anymore? I'm pretty sure that was just like a fucking like whatever the fuck type of thing. Like, yeah, we just did it just to do it, you know what I mean? Like, okay, whatever. It was cool in 2016, I guess. Yeah, that's the other thing, Nomad. Fucking, you mean to tell me that the Earth is, like, spinning, like, 3,000 fucking miles an hour? Like, and we're just totally fine standing where we are? Not getting fucking thrown off? It's like, oh, well, it's gravity. It's like, whatever, dude. Nerd. Give you a fucking swirly if you were next to me. That's the thing that gets me. Is that that's what this is literally what the fuck I'm talking about. This is a like real example of what I'm talking about. Oh, kitty cat, you're so fucking cute. This is like a real example of what I'm talking about right here. Is that just bringing up certain concepts such as the Earth being flat, like, people just cannot fathom that as an idea. They cannot fathom that somebody believes something different than they do. That's why I say it's a fucking litmus test in terms of, like, where I see certain people, like, cognitively. Because, like, if they're, like, so abhorrently taken aback by, like, me just giving some sort of counterpoint against fucking globehead theory, then, like, the next question I'm going to ask him is, like, how would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast this morning? You know what I mean? And at that point, I just mark and avoid him. It's like, I cannot give myself the fucking time of day to give these people my energy, my fucking life force. You know what I mean? Normies are killing me. I can't take it no more. I just feel like I'm just like permanently plugged into Reddit. And I can't escape. Imagine clicking onto Reddit every day from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. All right. And there's no exit button. There's no escape. There's no turning it off, and you have to interact with people. That's what it's like when I leave the fucking house. I have to talk to people. Unskippable live stream ads. All right. Actually, a circle. I'm going to put you on something, okay? So, let me see if I can do this. Okay, read this real quick, and then I'll show you the meta. Call sign Florida for $10. He says, because people used to stuff a crow's mask full of fruit thinking that it would make them immune against Ebola or some shit in the dark ages. Crazy shit is still crazy. Okay, well, no, doctors wore their fucking pestilence mask because they had to be around fucking stinky dying cocksuckers all the time with like open sores that were rotten and festering with gangrene and shit like that. That's why they had flowers in the mask, not because it would protect them, is because they didn't want to fucking smell dead people all day. This is basic history. Are you serious? Was that bait? Please tell me it was bait. Pull 11 G's in a jet. Gravity heads, yeah. Oh, it's just the Earth spinning. What? You're not used to it? Oh my god. All right, so, yeah, guys, I'm gonna let y'all in on a fucking little secret. All right, fucking, like, write this down because I learned this 5-6 years ago, and it has changed because I used to pay for YouTube Premium. No. Which, those of you that do have YouTube Premium, you know, you even though you don't watch the ads that are on the video, I still get, you know, my 0.1 cent from you watching. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you guys don't have to watch ads. There is a way to skip them. I need to find a way to do this without, like, getting the fucking stream shut down. Can you watch other people's YouTube videos on a YouTube stream? Is that, like, doable? Can you do that without getting fucking sniped by fucking Big Yahoo himself? I need to know before I proceed, so I'm gonna wait for chat to give me an answer here. Chuds stream, let's fucking go. Indeed. Yeah, I am indeed not suicidal. Firefax with uBlock. Okay, but I'm saying on mobile. Because I can open up my YouTube Studio app, and I could tell you that, like, 2/3... Here, analytics. Hold on. Audience. Let's see here. Okay, so this is the ACOG video, which has 7.8K views, I think. And so this graph right here, hopefully you can kind of see it. Let me try and turn the brightness down a little bit. There you go. So you see that? That big-ass white bar is mobile watchers. And the little bar next to it is computer. Over half of people are watching me on the goddamn phone. Okay? So this is really important. What I'm about to teach you. All right? How to skip ads on YouTube without needing, like, an ad blocker. Okay? It works 90% of the time. Some videos, depending on what they are, I like some certain ads, for some reason the shit doesn't work. Yeah, dude, fuck Brave browser. You could use the YouTube app. Okay? You don't need to use YouTube in a browser on a phone. That's a hat on a hat on a hat. That's super gay. It's just not good. All right. Depends on whose videos you're trying to watch. Some are chill, but some will hit you with a content strike. Okay, so I need... Bones is monetized. We'll watch a Bones video. We'll watch a Bones video, okay? Hopefully this works. Fuck, I'm trying to... 10% of the time it works. Shit, yeah. I need to just, like, show you guys. I can't really just, like, talk about it. Hold on. Gotta open up ye old browser. Alright. Holy shit, Streamception. Alright. So, ignore this asshole right here. Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna watch. We gotta find a Bones Maloney video. Have you guys heard of Bones Maloney? Do you know who that? Whoa. Hold on. Why is there two of them? Whoever this guy is. Impasta. He's a fucking impasta. Alright. If you guys are not subscribed to fucking Bones yet, go subscribe to Bones. It's fucking criminal that he only has 2.39 subs. 2.39k subs. This is fucking ridiculous. This dude's videos fucking rock. Okay? Yeah, I forgot about that thumbnail. No, but this guy's cool as shit. You need to go fucking support his channel. Okay, so hopefully I can click on a video that will show me an ad, because I'm pretty sure he is monetized. So when first of all, I need to disable ad block. That's not it. There we go. Ad block. Pause on this site. Okay. So I'm gonna click on a video, and hopefully I could do it fast enough. And I hope that it works on desktop, because it might only work on mobile. We're gonna see though. Okay. This is not optimal. This is not what I was looking for. This is not a real ad. Son of a bitch. All right, let's try it again. Try a different video. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. Okay, I don't think it works. Wait. Yes, okay. So, you click on the little information icon, okay? In mobile, it'll be on the top right of the video or the ad. Okay, you click on it, this window will look the same. All right? All you do is you click block, continue, exit out, and it skips the ad. Doesn't matter if you're 1 second into the ad. Doesn't matter if it's a 5-minute long ad, it will skip it. Some certain ads, it doesn't work. For some reason or another, I have no idea, but I'm not shitting you. For 99% of these fucking ads, it works. Okay? So, there you go. I just taught you how to do it. Remember that. Because that shit will come in handy. It works. I've gotten so fast on mobile with it. Like, I'm just like, whoop, 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 whoop. And then, like, the ad skipped. And I don't have a fucking goy beam going directly into my forehead. It's fantastic. I love it. So. Oh, Mike Tango Whiskey. What's up, pimp? How you doing, brother? Yeah. No. Does it count towards ad revenue? I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. I don't make millions of dollars on fucking ad revenue. I think, like, I probably make, like, in a month if I upload and stream, so like a total of like 8 uploads, including streams and videos, I might make $10 on ad revenue after busting my ass making fucking videos and streaming. Streaming's easier, but fucking videos, like, it ain't fucking worth it. Ad revenue is bullshit. But you have to monetize the channel if you want to have, like, channel members and super chats and stuff like that. So you new content creators out there, fucking keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Can't have one without the other, unfortunately. Plus, YouTube has gone out of their way in the past to just show ads on videos that aren't monetized because they don't give a fuck. So, you know, every little bit helps, but don't help a whole lot, to be honest with you. So that's why you should just skip them, because fuck them. Don't waste your fucking precious time here on Earth watching an ad for an AI-generated fucking sports betting company. There you go. We've come full fucking circle. Oh, this cat is 1 million degrees, dude. Look at this guy. He's literally making my, like, entire fucking lap sweat. He's a cute little cocksucker, I tell you what. All right, big dog. I'm gonna stand up for a second because I want to grab another beverage. So you gotta move real quick. boy, do not want to move. This is now the cat stream. This is how we summon Hop. Is we just have the cat on stream for an extended amount of time. He will show. All right, big dog. I'm gonna get up for a second. All right, you gotta move. All right, I love you, but you gotta move. Oh shit, Hana. Is that really fucking necessary, bro? Good lord, man. Fucking neighbor dog walked by, freaked my dog out. Hana, quit. My goodness. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a dinky poo. Ugh. I'll be right back. All right. Ugh. Yeah, you like that's a Chinese money plant. It produces Chinese money. Very good. Fantastic plant. Yes, the cat does have 3 legs. So, what the fuck was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something. I don't recall. I need a Zen. I think that would get me right. But I need a spitter so I don't get heartburn. Hold on. Hold on. Right. Some would say the best plant. It's a great plant. Fantastic plant. Some say the best. I've never seen Joe Biden with a Chinese money plant. Joe Biden, even though he was heavily involved with China, he never had a Chinese money plant in his house. Very interesting. Honestly. This is what we gonna be lipping tonight, chat. Some of that Velo tropical heat. This shit, delectable. Okay. It tastes like one of those daggum, you know, where's my Mexicans at in the chat? What's the shit called? The like mango suckers with the chili powder on it. What the fuck is that shit called? Pretty sure like half of my viewers are Mexican. At least they were at first. You guys remember like sub 10K? It's like, you guys remember the first Discord? It was like all Mexican kids. It's kind of funny. Papaya tajin? No. Not papaya, it's mango, fam. Okay, white people, stop speaking, okay? Wait for the Mexicans to speak. I'm asking them. Rice, starch. Fucking, you guys should just kill yourself, honestly. Stop fucking talking. I'm trying to find the name of this shit. Oh my God. Chamoy. That might be it, actually. Hold on. Mango. Manger. It's typed manger. Mango. Chili. Sucker. Vero Mango. Vero Mango Lollipop. Yeah, I guess that's all they're called. The Veros. Ooh wee, I'm so cultured. Okay. Yeah, it tastes exactly like that. It's like a slightly sweet, a little bit of warmth to it. It's damn good. Manger. Yeah, that shit's fucking funny. Yes. This is actually, I'm glad you brought this up, Central Sands. No, it's not chamoy. Chamoy is something different. Chamoy is like literally just like, it's like tahine basically, I'm pretty sure. OG, influencer. Wouldn't call myself that. Vertical grip or no vertical grip. Dude, it's so funny. This is another one of those, like, behind the wheel for fucking 6 hours thoughts that I had. Because, you know, I'd be listening to videos and stuff like that while I'm on longer drives and stuff. Obviously remaining hands-free. I'm eyes on the road. Fucking attentive. Not breaking any laws. Fucking, but... what the fuck is this? What am I looking at here? Oh, there's an ad playing. So... Sorry, I'm like watching the stream on my browser right now, and I just saw an ad pop. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Hopefully you guys skipped it with the knowledge I dropped to you. But no, I saw Lucas Botkin's video saying that vertical grips are cringe and gay, in his humble opinion, and that's fine. You know, I don't really give a fuck. People can say that they don't use vertical grips for one reason or another. But then it's like, it's funny because it's just like I started seeing people start talking about, like, just parroting it. You know what I'm saying? Just like don't get me wrong, like Lucas is like has a big voice in the space. He has he has some stake. And he's a good, and generally speaking, primarily, arguably good things to say almost exclusively. But like opinionated stuff, people take it as like gospel sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I just like seeing like some videos come up of people being like, yeah, vertical grips are gay. And I'm just like, you guys were not saying this like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the fuck did this, like, I already know where the change in opinion came from. It came from watching a video that a big name in the guntuber space shared his opinions on. You know what I mean? Like, I still use vertical grips. Like, you guys seen in my most recent fucking like comp videos and stuff like that on Instagram, which if you're not following my Instagram, description, there's a link there. Follow me. I post my comp stuff on there. I try to post the shorts and stuff here too, but I forget. It's just easier on Instagram. But anyway, plus I'm active on Instagram. That's my favorite GOI app to utilize. So, yeah, I will support the thing that gets the views. Exactly. So, yeah, I still use a vertical grip. Fucking, I think it's great. So, but caveat on that, and I actually have a really good example that I can show. Hopefully I can show. I might have to cut the video down a little bit because it's freaking 5 minutes long. Let's see here. Yeah, let me edit this real quick. Give me like 3 seconds. Okay. We're going to save that as a new video clip. And we are going to post it on Discord. Give me just a second, chat. You're witnessing a master at work right now. A master cell phone editor. Also, I've had some people hit me up, like on Instagram and stuff like that, talking about like, oh, dude, I want to start a channel. Like, do you have any pointers that you can give me and stuff like that? Which is honestly super humbling, by the way. Thank you for thinking that I'm a person that you can ask for advice and stuff like that. Which, I mean, my DMs are open on Instagram if you want to ask me stuff. Like, I'll try to get to you like as fast as I can, but I have like a fucking 1,000 people messaging me all the time. Not literally, but like just a lot that more than I care to answer in a single sitting. So I'll get to it when I get to it. But yeah, like if you guys want to make a fucking YouTube channel, you know, making gun content and stuff like that, like, homie, I got you. I will tell. I am an open book. I will tell you everything I know, because this space needs more smaller content creators. This is how we slay the Leviathan. Okay. Hopefully this loads in a somewhat timely manner. Thanks, Pinkman. Yeah, you're welcome. You like, yeah, Carl. Coral, your reels are pretty funny. Let's see here. Okay, so while that's loading, hopefully it loads somewhat fast. I do have Nitro, so I should be able to show longer clips and stuff like that. Okay, all right, it's done. Fantastic. I could just show you guys. Okay, browser, go away. Discord. Okay, fantastic. You guys can see it. Okay, so this is a clip from the last competition that I just did over the weekend, Tactical Fitness Games, or it's Tactical Games. It's like a fitness shooting competition. This was the second stage, I believe. I got second place, by the way. Motherfuckers. Fucking killed it. Not really. I was dying. I thought I was going to die. And the guy who got first place is a super stud. Like, that dude was fucking high speed. Super cool guy. Very talented. Very in shape. I was very humbled to get second place. But anyway, so as far as vertical grips go, I like them particularly on longer guns, like 14.5, 16-inch, 20-inch. I think vertical grips on those types of guns are totally valid. And even then, they're still totally valid in general. I don't think, like, just because Lucas Spotkin said, you know, he doesn't use vertical grips and he doesn't like them because of barrier stuff like that. Like, you're going to see, I'm shooting my 16-inch BCM in this clip. And I'm bracing off a barrier. And it works out perfectly. So you got this plank right here, which is probably like 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches. It's like a standard deck plank as a handrail. Vertical grip goes over it. Or actually, I just brace off of it here. But it's totally fine. It's not that big of a deal. This cameraman was fucking nuts being downrange like that. He was making everybody nervous. There you go. See, I hook the vertical grip over it. Magwell still has clearance. Able to engage targets. Super stable. Not a big deal. Unhooks just fine. Moving to the next position. Out of breath because I'm a fat chud. But yeah, you see, like I'm resting the handguard with the vertical grip over the fucking other side. and it's totally fine. Now, I understand people are gonna be like, well, what about a hole or whatever? Or what about like the hood of a car or some shit like that? Like, I get it, bro. Like, yeah, certain situations, certain scenarios, it's not gonna work. But like, that's not the end of the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still like, that's why I say, like, on longer guns especially, you still have enough real estate of foregrip in front of the foregrip, unless you're doing like the Daniel Defense standard of like putting that bitch all the way out towards the end. Like, it'll be fine. Like, you could just rest the last like 6 inches of handguard on the barrier, and that'll be more than enough, as long as you have arms longer than like a fucking midget. See, doing the same thing here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But yeah, you guys get the gist. So yeah, I think it works fine. It's totally fine. On shorter guns, you know, I probably wouldn't have got away with that. Like, if I was shooting a 12.5, 11.5, 10.5, probably wouldn't have worked. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have had to put like the very end of the handguard up on the rail, and had to have a little bit more standoff from the barrier, which, like, from a tactical standpoint, you really don't want to protrude your gun way out past a barrier. Like, say if it's a window or something like that, really, from a tactical standpoint, you don't want your muzzle out past the end of the barrier. Like, if you're shooting from a place of concealment, that just kind of totally nullifies the whole concealment aspect, because you're just like sticking your fucking entire head and weapon outside of the place of concealment. You know what I mean? So I think vertical grips are fine. It's literally the same adage as before. If it works for you, just use it, which he literally brings up in the video. It's really funny. He's just like, I think it's like, what do you call it? He says it's a scapegoat for, like, you know, poor training or some shit like that. But I mean, like, it's a vertical grip. Like, what? I don't see what the negative associated with it, besides like having a slightly less optimal ability to brace the weapon against certain barriers. Like you're talking about like a V-wall or some shit like that. Like, yeah, it might be a little difficult because you gotta like weird holes that you gotta shoot through or some shit like that. But again, unless your arms are this long, you know, or you're shooting like a 7.5 with a vertical grip on it for some reason, like, it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, and you could also just not use the vertical grip. It's really not, I don't care either way. You don't have to use it. You know what I'm saying? I just like to the reason why I like to use vertical grips on my 16-inch in particular, like my 12.5 that I'm building out, I probably won't use a vertical grip, just because I want to keep it, you know, trimmed down. And, you know, I got big giant fucking gorilla mittens, so like my hand will probably take a majority of the rail anyway, so I don't want to lose any sort of hand placement on the rail. But the reason why I like the vertical grip, or just grips in general, is because it's a good indexing point for putting your hand in the same consistent spot when you're using things like tape switches and crane switches, which on my 16 I have an Iris 4 with the included crane switch, so I want my hand to be in the same spot every time because it's got 3 buttons on it. You know what I'm saying? So when I put my hand up against that vertical grip, I know where to put my thumb in order to actuate whatever button I need to use in that certain scenario. You know what I mean? Let's see what you guys have to say about that. Um, the good old the good old Chud deck run. Yeah, no, that stage was probably like the easier ones of all of them. The first stage was a fucking smoke fest, and the last stage was a smoke fest. Um, man, yeah, it was nuts. I cut it out, but like you saw me carrying that medicine ball. So after you shot that round of the 3 positions again on each level of the deck, you had to take that medicine ball and run like a total of like 250 yards with it. Then while carrying it, shoot at a 15-yard target one-handed with a pistol. After doing that whole course of fire and carrying the fucking medicine ball all that distance. It was very difficult. If you guys want a challenging like competition, if you guys have a tactical games competition in your area, it's not like a super popular or a super common competition circuit, or competition organization, whatever you want to call it. Super challenging, very rewarding, gets you really active. I'm still sore 2 days later. I'm not like super in shape, you know what I'm saying? Like especially cardio wise, I definitely lack on that. Most of my fitness comes from just the work that I do, but you know, I still perform decently well. I'm not like out of shape, you know, I'm still in pretty decent shape, but it was still very, very challenging. Like everybody was sucking. So, shooting over the hood isn't as complicated as people want it to seem. Yeah, it's really not. It's really not. Like just have some muzzle awareness. You know what I mean? Rotating the rifle 90 degrees would fix it. Yeah, and like that's what like you see some tactical instructors talk about in terms of minimizing, like especially if you have like a high height over bore mount or something like that, or like in my case, like I use like the piggyback RCR on top of the ACOG. Like instead of like keeping it flipped up and exposing more of my head over the hood, you know what I'm saying? You could flip it to its side and then you're just not exposing as much of yourself. Obviously the standoff and the height over bore is going to be in the other direction, but like within 25 yards, it's really not that much of a difference. You know, like if I'm making like a tight shot, I'll just hold left. You know what I'm saying? Hold left 3 inches. I can see what 3 inches looks like at 25 yards. It's not that big of a deal. Or you can go under the car or next to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's really not that, like, why are we complicating things? Longer guns, you can mid-mount and problem solved. Exactly. That's what I do. It's just a more natural position anyway. The whole goober thing of like, oh shit, I'm trying to get it in the camera. Holding it way the fuck out here, this is stupid. This does nothing but fatigue you faster. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna, like, it's not like some sort of, like, hidden jutsu of deleting recoil because you push your hand out further. Like, there's no biomechanical advantage to doing that. Just grip the gun properly and consistently, and you'll find that recoil is really not that big of a deal for 5.56 especially. Yeah, big deck and medicine balls. You ain't lying. Damn, I didn't know you were at 12K. I remember when you had like 1.8. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I don't deserve it, but thank you guys, honestly. Yeah, that was a fuck ass stage 545. It was fun though. It was fun. Like the actual, like, it was called 3 Mountains, 1 Operator is what I think the name of the stage was. V-grips are still hetero. Prolonged wrist pronation takes its toll. Exactly. That's why I really like it too. Mike Tango is that my old man wrists, I just don't get fatigued as often because I have a more natural position with my wrist, like you said. Shorter guns, not that much of a problem, but you know, on a 16-inch where I can push my hand out a little bit further. It's nice to have that further out indexing point, not only for my crane switch, but also for, you know, trying to forego wrist fatigue. Shorty handguard would likely be better off with an angled V-grip / hand stop. Yeah, exactly. It's just not as necessary to have something like a vertical grip on a shorter gun. In my humble, you know, small YouTuber opinion, you know, I'm just some guy. I'm not a fucking operator or anything like that. I'm not that good, you know. Trying to get better though. Trying to get better, and I think these competitions have been really helping. People seem to think training and gear will cover all situations. That's simply impossible. You just got to improvise sometimes. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the point of, you know, these sorts, you know, forcing yourself into these sorts of situations, or like, you know, like competitions, different training environments and stuff like that, where you have to shoot around like non-standard barriers and stuff like that. What the fuck? Why is Discord still visible? Get out of the way. All right, there we go. It's so that, you know, if you only shoot one way all the time, you're really, like, your ability to branch outside of that type of shooting parameter is frankly going to be limited. You know what I'm saying? Or it's going to be restricted, I guess I should say, because, you know, you don't have a whole lot of experience shooting in different positions that might be more similar. You know, like if you only get good at shooting standing, shooting off of a barrier while kneeling or something like that, or like a non-standard barrier while kneeling or whatever, is going to be weird to you. It's going to be weird. But if you train in different positions more frequently, then it's like, you know, those familiar positions to you, when you go into something that is slightly different than that, it's not greatly different. It's only slightly different. The worst, though, is when they say, I can tell you a shooting pattern looks like this because you have a vertical grip. What? Hell no, I ain't never heard of that before. Somebody told me that my shooting is weird because I have a vertical grip. That's fucking cope. That's chud cope. What's up, PNW Minuteman? Good to see you. Owen Jarrett, welcome. The homies are tapping in. Bummer is the group that I usually go with just wants to Swiss cheese the same target. I mean, it's fun, but you don't really get anything out of it. Yeah, dude. Caboose, I had a great time with one of my homies. Like, I had a $30 Amazon Target stand, bought a stack of fucking cardboard IPSC Target silhouettes, and we just started running drills. You know what I'm saying? Timing ourselves. That is way more fun, way more productive also than just like setting up some targets and then just going nuts. Like that's not, there's no focus when you shoot that way. Studley, glad you survived. Yeah, that's what this like. This is why I have been pushing for competition shooting so much lately. Is for one, it's fun as hell. It is so fun. Like I went in with like obviously zero experience. Like I'm not that good. Okay. By any stretch of the means. So like I recommend everybody to get into it because you will get better. It will make you a better shooter. Like if you have the fucking due diligence to, you know, get your feet wet into competition shooting, and then you're like, damn, like it's quantifiable, like your performance, because you see like where you place among other people and other shooters, and you see how they shoot and stuff like that, and you're like, fuck, like maybe I want to shoot like that. So then you take that knowledge, okay, and if you have, you know, certain assets, say you have a homie like filming you while you run a stage or something like that, like I'll share this one also. Hold on. Let's see here. Where is it? Oop, went too far. Hold on. Hold on. So share that one. And then I'll share this one. Hold on. Let me cook here, chat. Just give me a second. Okay. All right, those are uploading. Let's bring back Discord one more time. So, got this one here. Had a homie at the stage record me, and he was being a goober, recording me all close and shit. Coco, if you're watching this, thanks for the ass shots. Getting an 8x zoom in of my asshole. So this was a 2-gun PCSL stage. And look, like, I thought I was going fast as fuck, but you guys can see, between shooting positions, I am not moving as fast as I could. The shooting splits are not bad. Had a little trigger freeze on that part right there. But, like, moving between actual shooting positions, I needed to go way faster. Like, look at this. Like sludge. Killed the last part. Did all right there. But looking back, okay, so you saw, like, I had somebody record me, and now, like, what I thought, like, my perceived speed, I thought I was doing pretty well on that stage. Looking back, I'm like, damn, like, I could have improved here, I could have improved here. And so when the next time I go to the range, like this time right here, so this was the week after that, I rewatched that footage, and I said, I made a mental note to myself. I'm like, I'm going to take the information that I got there, and I'm going to set up some drills for myself to try and improve the things that I was deficient in during that competition or during that stage. And so, like I said, I saw at that point, I'm like, my movement was ass. So I set up this stage right here where I have a paper target right here, as you can see, silhouette. And the stage I set up was at this cone. I'm going to draw, present, put 2 shots on target, and then run over to this barrel and put a single shot on this reduced silhouette steel right here. And the idea is that I want to be fast. I want to fucking explode just like that. I want to explode out of that position, move over to the next shooting position, get stable as fast as possible, and get a shot off as fast as I fucking can. While using a timer, okay, so that I can induce, like, that stress to hold myself accountable. Look at that. So compare that to this shit. Look at that. Like, fucking night and day. I could have shaved, like, probably 5 seconds off of this fucking course, off of this stage, if I had just moved faster. You know what I mean? Like, my splits, I had a couple fuck-ups here and there. Like, that first target wasn't too good. I pushed past, you could see right there, the steel. Oop! Right there. When I run over to the steel, the last steel right there, I thought I hit it, and I rushed it because I was in a move, and I pushed past the fucking steel, and I had to go back, reacquire, and fucking engage. Killed these fucking steel targets right here, and then that transition was good. I corrected it, you know, I, like, slowed myself down a little bit to make sure that my shot calling was good. But the movement between positions was the big thing for me. So, like I said, I saw that, and I'm like, I gotta improve that. So I set up this stage to really train myself to explode out of the position, run as fast as I can, and get stable and engage the next target at the next position as fast as I fucking can, while maintaining the fundamentals of you know, good fundamentals of shooting. And this is easy shit. You guys could easily fucking do this if you have a even slightly open range. So that's why, like, I really, really hark on the competition stuff and just recording yourself. Even if you don't want to go to a competition right away, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's too daunting, or you don't have a whole lot of them available to you in your area or some shit like that. Like, if you have a range like this, just get a timer and record yourself and be honest with yourself and see what you're doing and see where you can improve. This is how you improve as a shooter, because if you don't have a timer to induce that sort of stress and you're just going off of your own head, like, yeah, you're going to be ready when you say go because you're the one saying go. But if you don't know when that timer is going to go off, that's going to be a completely fucking different story. And it's going to be a lot more realistic because you're shooting reactively instead of, you know, on your own time. Like, you'll see where your deficiencies are once you start training like that. Yeah, at indoor ranges, it's not really possible. That's kind of the shitty part. So you might have to, you know, suck it up and go drive somewhere to an open range and do some training that way, or go to a competition and record yourself. And unfortunately, you might have to fucking, you know, only push yourself to improve at competitions if you really, really don't have, like, the option available to you to train and run certain drills like that repetitively, to train certain skills such as movement or target transition or target acquisition. But if not, just go to a lot of competitions, man. You know what I'm saying? At least then it'll be different. And if you can record it, that's at least a tool that you have available to you, is that you can record yourself. Just ask somebody, like, be like, hey man, like, do you mind, like, recording me through this stage? It doesn't have to be fucking perfect, as long as you could see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the training value is immeasurable. It's huge. It changes everything. Yeah, Central Sands, that's not to downplay, like, dry fire and stuff like that. Like, you guys should be dry firing. Like, 10 minutes a day is not, like, a tall order. I don't do it all the time. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, sometimes I fuck up on that, you know? But fact of the matter is, like, it's some shit that you should be doing. You got to be doing it, chat, if you want to get better. Otherwise, you're just not going to get better. You're just going to repeat the same training scars over and over again, and they're going to get worse and worse. Spirit X. About to get a shot timer to start working on timing and drawing to make range day more focused, and I'm so fucking hype. Yeah, you should, dude. It changes everything. Like, once you are on the clock, like, you're like, what you think is good, especially like dry fire and stuff like that, if you don't have a timer, which, chat, if you don't have a timer, okay, like, this is what I do. Hold on, I'll pull it up real quick. So, boo, boo, boo. So what I do, you know, this is what I do to dry fire. Okay, I go on YouTube. I search up random shot timer. Okay, this guy has a decent video. I like this one. It doesn't have to be like the same exact sound as a shot timer, but this one's not bad. So what I do for this one, hopefully this guy doesn't get mad that I'm viewing his video on stream. I'm literally, it's free. It's free advertisement. I'll take this video. Hopefully you guys can hear it. But, like, I'll take this video and I will set the speed, the playback speed, to 2 times. So it's twice as fast, because I'm going to be honest with you, like, the beeping is, like, really slow for dry fire sake. Like, you just want to get through the repetitions a little bit faster. So I set it to 2 times so that it at least beeps a little bit faster. and then you can reset faster, and there's only like maybe 5 to 10 seconds of downtime. And like if you scroll forward, it's got like par times and stuff like that, which really helps for like draw and stuff like that, like draw to fire. And then this video right here, beeps at random intervals. This one has actually been my go-to. It's just like a little ding like that. And this one's really fast for like, testing yourself. So like what I do for stuff like that, I can't show my gun on screen, so just pretend I have my gun. Like some of the drills that I do, and this is not new. Like this, I didn't invent this. Okay, this is from watching 1,000 Ben Steger videos. Fucking, like what I do is I'll set up one of those timer videos on my phone in my garage. I'll set up a target. You could do it in your house and aim at a light switch or something like that, or an outlet. Set up a fucking plushie or something, on the bed, and just pick a small point to aim at. Okay, so that's why like light switches are really nice, because instead of aiming at the light switch panel itself, aim at the switch itself. I'll aim, get the dot centered on it, focusing on the fucking light switch, wait for that beep, beep, fucking squeeze the shot off, see if my fucking dot moves at all. Reset, do it again. Beep, squeeze the shot off. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that 20, 30, 40, 50 times. And then, then I'll change it up. I'll go from aiming at one position, wait for the beep, beep, transition, squeeze. Reset, beep, transition, squeeze. You know what I'm saying? Seeing if my target focus is good, seeing if my trigger squeeze is good. I'll change it up. I'll go from draw, beep, squeeze, making sure my dot doesn't move or anything like that. One thing that I've been telling some of my homies that I train with, okay, some of them are still a little behind the curve in terms of shooting pistols and stuff like that. They still use iron sights. I'm like, dog, it's 2026, man. You got to get with the times. Get a fucking red dot. Like red dots go insanely hard. It like you will just become more accurate, faster, more consistent with a red dot. And like red dots, like I thought my dry fire was good. I thought my trigger squeeze was good. I thought my grip pressures were good. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the drills that Ben Steger talks about is basically just like riffing on the trigger over and over again, not resetting, like the striker or anything like that. So like you only get one click, but you're pressing the trigger harder than you normally would, so that because that's going to simulate like what you're going to do on the range, right? So set up a shot timer and do like pseudo build drills and stuff like that. So like beep 1 2 3 4 5 6 and see if your dot moves and stuff like that. With iron sights, it's a lot harder to see how consistent you're lining up, like your 3 dots or whatever. So obviously it's going to be something more like that, but you get the idea. Like seeing when you're squeezing the trigger, if like, ooh, like seeing if your front sight moves at all. With a lot of iron sights, like stock iron sights on guns like Glocks and M&Ps and stuff like that, like those iron sights are not as precise as you think they are. They're just not. Like, in my opinion, pistol sights that aren't like target style pistol sights on like expensive guns or like, replacement sights, fucking, they're like 6 to 10 MOA aiming apparatuses. Like they're not as precise as you think. So I would highly recommend getting into a dot sooner than later if you take shooting pistols seriously, even slightly. Like it's not that hard to learn. It took me a day to like familiarize myself to get good at doing my draw, you know what I'm saying, and acquiring the dot instead of the iron sights. Like with the M&P, they come with like co-witness iron sights anyway. So it's like instead of aiming with the iron sights, it's like just drop it down a little bit. Boom, there's your dot right in the center of the window. It's barely different at all. Highly recommend it. You got like guys, quit fucking around. Like just get a dot. Let's see here. I need a ceiling bird chirp. Yeah, if you live in low income housing, then yeah, there's your free shot timer. YouTube Dry Fire King, they have stages. Good to know. That's pretty cool. Pieces of painter's tape on the wall is amazing. That's also a good idea. You could, switch it up around the house without fucking up the paint on your wall. My light switches are dead as hell. Yeah. That's another good one, is like getting to moving around and practicing your dry fire at the same time. Set a beep for yourself and then move around and engage 3 light switches or some shit like that. It is very similar to how some stages are at like USPSA and PCSL. So, like, have some fun with it. Literally, you could do it at home. It's fucking free. You probably have a cell phone. You probably have, a gun, obviously. So, my biggest recommendation is just like, get a dot. If you don't have a dot, get a dot. They're so accessible now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the EPS is not that expensive. Just get into it. I wonder how many people have ND'd into light switches over the years. I'm sure it's more than one. I'm sure it's more than one. I think I told this story before, but I have a buddy of mine. I won't name him for privacy's sake, but I kind of helped get him into like guns and stuff like that. Like he liked guns, you know what I'm saying? But he wanted to, like, he wanted to get his first AR. This was like, almost 10 years ago, if not 10 years ago. And hello, kitty. And I told him, I'm like, just get a M&P 15, fuck around with it, get used to the manual of arms, and we'll go shooting together, and you can get used to it. It's a pretty low commitment, you know what I'm saying? They're not super expensive, and you don't have to go balls to the wall. He actually ended up becoming an AK guy, so he really didn't spend a whole bunch of money. So yeah. But he was doing some dry fire in his bedroom, and he did not know that he thought he like unseated the mag all the way, and he was like charging it to like reset the hammer and stuff like that. Charged it on a live round, shot straight through his wall in an apartment complex. And while his wife and kid were home, luckily it didn't go through the apartment or anything like that. It went towards the exterior wall. And he was like, dude, he's like, I just put that bitch on. He's like, I unloaded it, put it on safe, set it down on the bed. He's like, I grabbed my wife and my kid, and we went and grabbed sushi down the road. He's like, I just like sat facing out the window towards the main road that goes towards my apartment, and I just waited for the fucking cops to show up. I was like, did they ever show up? He's like, nope. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Fucking shot an AR-15 in his fucking apartment. Just no repercussions whatsoever. I'm like, that's fucking nuts, dude. That's actually hilarious. Holy hell. Yeah, so obviously be careful when you're doing dry fire and stuff like that. Empty mag or no mag. You know what I mean? Like, don't be dumb. Treat every gun like it's loaded. Boomer rules, so do apply here. I indeed into my TV a couple weeks back. Holy fuck, dude. Dots are so nice to have when the jump is made from irons. Yeah, dude. It's Omni-Prime, by the way. Guys, Omni-Provisions. Shout out the homie. Biggest supporter of the channel. I'm just saying, he might be able to help you get a pistol dot. Food for thought. But yeah, no, it's worth it. I carried irons literally up until this year for a long. It was a long time coming, and I'm so glad that I did it. It's so fucking worth it. So, oh man, how you guys feeling? Hope you guys are doing well. My fucking mouth hurts from yapping so much. What do you guys want to talk about? Or what do you want to do? Should we do a tier list? We haven't done a tier list in a long time. Question is, if we do a tier list, what should the tier list be on? No, NDing in your apartment is not funny, but it's only funny because it, like, nothing bad came of it. Like, he got incredibly lucky. You know what I'm saying? So, best vert grips. I actually think I already did that as a tier list. Like, no shit. I'm pretty sure I did a 4-grip tier list already. Fuck. Let me see. Oh, dude, I don't know if it's gonna be saved. Hold on. Oh my god, there's a 4 grips tier list. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Screen share. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Let me make myself, like, a little bit smaller. There we go. Alright. 4 grips. Alright. Not a shit ton on here, but still very recognizable. Let's set the parameters straight here. I'm going to open up the stream on my phone so I can keep an eye on chat. And I'm going to skip this ad using the ball knowledge that I've bestowed upon you. Oh, look at that. It actually didn't skip. If there's 3 ads I've noticed, it won't skip. If there's 2, it will skip. Which is very weird. But otherwise, you just got to wait 5 seconds and then skip it normal. Okay. So, let's have a look here. We got 2 different kinds of hand stops. I can't remember the name of this one. Is this the, pull out my readers. This is the, I think this is like, Cloud Defensive, right? Cloud Defensive makes this one. I'm not entirely sure. I think I recognize that symbol. Make it bigger so you guys can see. Nah, doesn't really help. Whatever. Okay, let's just get into it. Fuck it. Arasaka. Okay, roger that. I never really cared for hand stops. I figured it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess it's like the same thing as like just an indexing point, but it's still just like a piece of something hanging off of the gun. That it's like, what can a hand stop do that a vertical grip can't do? Which is going to be really telling on where I place it on the list. So, yeah. I don't think I have to explain the tiers. The tiers are obvious. But we're going to talk about efficacy, how efficacious each grip is, how they look, I think is a big one. That's very vitally important, is how cool it looks. And what else? Efficacy, I guess, cost. So, I mean, generally speaking, these aren't going to be super expensive. Some of them kind of are, so we'll take that into consideration as we go. Yeah, so the hand stop, this one in particular, I do like that it's a little bit more ergonomic. This one is like more of a true hand stop. I don't hate it. I'm not against it. Owen Jarrett, 499. He says this list better validate my purchase, or I'm charging this bad. Crisis King, God is good. All right, I'll do my best. Amen, brother. Yeah, I do like the hand stops that are more ergonomic. It just makes more sense. They honestly, if I'm being completely honest, they do serve in the same role as like a vertical grip if you do C-clamp the shit out of it. But for me personally, I do like the more natural hand position that I get from a vertical grip. I just need a little bit more material on there. So, they are cheap. I honestly don't think they look that cool. I think hand stops, they were like cool for a minute when they first came out. Some people fucking live and die by them. I think they're crazy. I'm gonna put this one in B. It's a B tier. It does what it's supposed to do, I guess. It doesn't really serve in any other role well, like as a barrier stop or anything like that. As an indexing point, it does work. Depending on your grip, this would probably be fine. Like on a short gun, this would probably be fine. But again, like on a short gun, like I just don't think it looks that cool. I think if anything, it just like, especially like the really thin ones, they just catch on shit. So yeah, it's a B tier. It's not bad. It's not bad. This is isn't this the DD grip, the Daniel Defense grip? I'm pretty sure. Oop. Yeah. This grip, honestly, this is like a bad omen. If you have one of these, like, you got to get rid of it, bro. Like, I look at this grip and the first thing I think of is like, the FBI was aware of this individual when blah 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 happened. So, does it work? Yes. Does it look cool? Absolutely not. It's got too much stigma. And I'm pretty sure they're like more expensive than other similar options, so yeah, this is a fucking D tier, bro. It's expensive, it looks bad. It does work technically, but like if you have it, I'm going to judge the shit out of you. Like just being honest. Just being honest. I like the DD broom handle. Yeah, you see, Big Bean, you are on a list, brother. You are on a list. And not like a cool list. You are friends with the FBI. Whether you know it or not. Okay. The micro fucking hand stop / barrier. This is like... they call it... This is actually the same brand. This is a hand stop, and then this is like a barrier brace, is what they call this. This is fucking stupid. like, this is dumb, bro. These are so goofy. Like, you mean to tell me that, like, you're gonna plan on, like, bracing your rifle on a perfect 90-degree surface so often that you got a whole attachment for it? Like, that is fucking silly. Jay Lewis, B5 vert places my thumb in a position that does not hurt my idiot elbow. YouTube should not delete me, please. I won't delete you. But I agree with where you're coming from. Yeah, the barrier fucking grip thing, this shit is fucking dumb. Like, it's fucking goofy. Like, they're so tiny and like thin. They probably cut into your fucking hand, like, if you put any amount of pressure onto them. Like, I think this shit is just fucking silly. Like, how does this little, like, literally the fucking washers for the M-Lock are wider than the brace, quote unquote, the barrier brace itself. That is fucking stupid. Like, yeah, this is really going to do a whole hell of a lot for you when bracing against a window or a 2x4 cutout. No, that's a hard D. That is the bottom of D. Alrighty, moving on. We got the BCM, the BCM Mod 3 or whatever the hell it's called. These are cool. I like them. They look cool. Big caveat on this one, okay? With the BCM Gunfighter, that's what it is, the BCM Gunfighter. If you turn this shit backwards so that it like faces, it angles towards the muzzle, like you are so gay. That shit is so fucking lame. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like flipping the fucking BCM grip around so that it like why? Why? You're just a fucking contrarian, dude. Like, you're just a fucking goofball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't do anything extra. It looks ugly as hell. You know what I'm saying? But it's literally for the people that think, like, doing something a certain way will just, like, create some sort of, like, real advantage. When in reality, it just looks fucking dumb. And you look dumb doing it. So, like, I'm just saying, if you flip it backwards, it's a fucking D tier. Because you just look, it doesn't matter if it works, like, you look gay doing it. Cost, these aren't super bad. They're like a little bit more than the Magpul ones. So, but if you have them oriented the right way, the correct way, okay, where the slant is going towards the magwell, okay, then it is a fucking it is an S tier if it's facing the right way. If it's facing the wrong way, it's D tier. This is gospel. I don't give a fuck. This is a hill I'll die on. Okay, don't be fucking stupid. Let's see. Thomas Jefferson, how you doing? Unk, your laundry is ready. Yeah, I know, I heard it. I got a cool washing machine not too long ago. It's a all-in-one. It washes and it dries in the same machine. Same cycle. It's pretty cool. Oh, the barrier braces for... Dude, yeah, that's the other thing. People that use these as a finger index point, where it's like, oh, yeah, I don't put it towards my pinky. I put it to... I wrap my index finger around. That's, like, worse. That is somehow worse. Like, the only time I've seen these... That's, like, the other point. The only time I've seen these used at all somewhat efficaciously is on super, super short builds. Like 300 black, 7.5, 5-inch builds, whatever. Like, where I guess for some reason, like, you know, some people think, like, I have to put something here so I don't put my hand in front of the fucking muzzle and blow my fingers off. Like, I guess, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, do you not know to, like, grab the gun, like, on the same spot that everybody grabs a fucking gun? Or are you so smooth-brained that you have to put a physical object in the way to stop you from blowing your fingers off? That's fucking goofy. It's goofy. And for, like, the finger indexing thing, like, come the fuck on, bro. Really? Really? It's still D tier. Any way you slice it, it's fucking D tier. And it's goofy. But yeah, BCM Gunfighter's S tier as long as you face it the right way. Them's the fucking rules. Okay. Where's the vert grip with the bipod on the tier list? I'll fucking I'll talk about the grip pod later on. That's it. I'm calling Lucas Botkin. Yeah. This entire tier list is heresy to Lucas Botkin, apparently. OG, can you say my name while you do push-ups, please? No. Bungus. That would be funny, though. Now that's like implanted in my brain, so when I do push-ups, I'm just going to be like, Bungus. B5 angled is very peak indeed. There's a couple on here that aren't on here that I wish were, that I will talk about. No, I'll chop off the bottom ½ inch and make it an opposing grip. I love it. Dude. Yeah, dude, that's the other thing I've seen some people cut a fucking gunfighter grip, a BCM gunfighter grip, to make them like a pseudo hand. Like what the hell are you doing? What are we doing here? Like, what are you realistically achieving by taking an already stubby vertical grip and just making it shorter? Just get a fucking hand stop. This being half of the length of that it is serves no particular benefit than a hand stop. It's the same fucking thing. It is the same thing. Like, if you're really worried about size, get a hand stop. But like that length, I like it because I can like put my ring and pinky finger on it and put my wrist in a more neutral position. But if you're not doing that, like, why in the hell would you want to fucking chop it off? It just doesn't make sense. It's just like this, again, this is a grip that is like a litmus test for people. This is the shopping cart of fucking vertical grips or, forward grips. Because like just like the shopping cart, is it illegal to not return the shopping cart? No. Is it morally right? Yes. You could tell what kind of a person someone is based on how they treat shopping carts at a grocery store. You could tell what kind of a gun person someone is based on what the hell they do with a BCM gunfighter grip. Like, if you flip it around and chop it in half, I'm going to avoid you at all costs. Because you're just fucking a psychopath. Obviously. You're buying the thing with the full intention of modifying the dog shit out of it and using it in a weird, abstract way that you could literally just get something else that was made to serve in the same fucking role just because you saw somebody on Instagram do it. Like, and it doesn't do anything better than the alternative. Like, it's just weird. It's fucking weird that people do that. Yeah, no Fab well, this is a Fab Industries pod, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Hop. I'm devastated. What the hell do you mean? Hop, please don't tell me that you do the backwards fucking gunfighter grip thing, bro. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. That shit is goofy, man. It's fucking goofy. Like, I'm sorry. I think it's so weird when it's reversed. It's just like, why? Especially when you chop it down. Like you went through so much effort to just make something that already exists and is often cheaper. It's fucking silly, dude. It's fucking silly. Come on, man. Yeah, literally. All right. Anyway, moving on. Fucking Magpul vertical grip, dude. Chat, I love the Magpul vert grip. I actually really like it. This is another S tier for me. I like it because it is a true vertical grip. Okay. Still not like the full broomstick length, which is nice. But it gives me plenty of room to kind of put my hand in a more natural position. This is the Picatinny version. They make M-Lock and key mod, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to get a rail section. I have this grip on my BCM 16-inch. Which, you know, some people be like, well, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you get the BCM? Because I like the Magpul grip. I like it a lot. That's a personal opinion. I think both of these are interchangeable. I just like this one because it's just a straight perpendicular angle to the fucking, what do you call it? And as you saw in that clip, it kind of worked out in my favor because I was able to, like, really, like, cup the fucking rifle on the handrail. Who knows, man? Maybe that, like, 12-degree angle might have fucked me. You know what I'm saying? No, I just like it because, like, these are generally a few dollars cheaper than the fucking warfighter or gunfighter, whatever the hell it's called. So, yeah, I do like it for that reason. Yeah, so get the grip pod. Shut the I'm gonna talk about the grip pod. Just fucking wait a minute. Oh my goodness. All right, here. You know what? I'm gonna do it real quick. I don't want you guys to see my folders. Oh my god. Never mind. It wants me to make an account. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'll tell you where the grip pod goes. All right. Or this will be the placeholder for the grip pod. Because we know that this is dog shit. So we'll just say that this is the grip pod. All right. Moving on. Shit. I can't remember what this one's called. What brand this vertical grip is. But they have, like, the same ones. Tango Down. That's what it is. These are Tango Down grips. So they have the full-size Tango Down, and they have the micro Tango Down, as if there's literally any fucking difference. So these are going to get grouped the same. They have storage in the grip. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You could buy plugs for the Magpul and the BCM. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Holy shit. Some shitbag, Lieutenant Corporal, for 50 fucking bucks. Holy shit, calm down. He says, popping in to drop some shekels. Love your work, OG. Stay white. Who's your pride worldwide? Hey, white boy summer, baby. Thanks, homie. Appreciate that. God bless. Stay white. As if I'm going to change. It's all I know. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, so the Tango Down grips, they got storage in them. Whatever. You can get plugs for these if you really want to put some shit inside of your vertical grip for some reason. I think, again, that's so gimmicky. Like, oh yeah, my gun isn't heavy enough. Let me throw some fucking spare batteries in it. Like, what the hell? The one thing that I don't like about these is that they're super fucking expensive compared to everything else on here, generally speaking. These are, like, I'm pretty sure between like 40 and 60. It's ludicrous. It is ludicrous for a fucking plastic vertical grip. Like, they do have metal ones, I'm pretty sure, but, like, which I think is, that's what this one is, but, like, who gives a shit? It's a fucking grip. It's a fucking vertical grip. They do look cool. Like, I will give it that. Like, they when I see the Tango Down grip, I immediately think you know, like the SOP mod fucking M4s. Like, I remember, like, during peak GWAT, I saw dudes with these on their SOP mod M4s and shit like that. I'm like, oh, those are so sick. And then, like, I just, like, thought to buy one. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are they so expensive? So, yeah. It's these are fucking, they look really sick. If you hate money, definitely justifiable. The question is, do I rank them higher than a hand stop? I would say yes. Yeah, no, they definitely go above the hand stop. Are they A tier? Based on looks alone. It's like, yeah, they're like double the price of these two, but like, damn, they look cool. Fuck. What do you think, Chad? Is it A or B? I'm thinking leave it at high B right now. Because to be completely honest with you, look, peak GWatt was a long time ago. I'm just nostalgic. Like these don't actually have that much staying power in my humble opinion. A, really? All right, fuck it. We'll put it in A. A's looking lonely anyway. Dude, they look super sick. They look cool as shit. Like, I'm so nostalgic about them. The price is just like, ew, makes my nose show. But, man, yeah. I guess I can get over it. We'll put it in A. All right. Magpul, AFG. Never cared for these. Not one bit. I thought angled grips were fucking stupid. It's just, like, this is just a half measure. You know what I'm saying? I think guys get, like pistols and stuff like that with braces. And they're like, I just have to put some extra shit on the gun. It's not fine the way it is. And, yeah, they're like, I just got to put some on there. These things are fucking massive. They take up a lot of fucking rail space on an already short gun, which is what these primarily go on because they're not vertical grips, they're angled grips. And, like, they kind of look cool, you know? I like them in Battlefield 4 for reducing first shot recoil. Slap this bitch on an AEK 971 or a fucking AN 94, and it turns into a fucking laser beam. Just burst fire. But outside of that, I don't think these have any like real utility. They're not that good as a brace at all. You got a little finger choil on the tip there, but I don't really understand what the fucking point of this thing is. You know what I'm saying? Like you're changing the grip of your pinky and ring finger ever so slightly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying it's a half measure. It's not a vertical grip. It's not a hand stop. It's a weird in-between thing that doesn't really do either really well. Owen Jarrett again, $4.99. AFG snubbed. Can you tell me how to change these back? What do you mean? Like you clipped it? Did you circumcise your AFG? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not privy to what psychopaths do with their AFGs. Yeah, you see, yeah, caboose, ball knowledge. Fuck yeah. 870 Flechette. Dude, I had a fucking great time the other day playing Battlefield 4 TDM hardcore with a M1014 shooting slugs. So fucking fun, dude. So fun. Just chugging with the fucking Benelli M4. And, I made sure to be like a little bit like the slugs are cool because it's like any shot on the body is a fucking one-hit kill in hardcore. And like at range, you could still like two-shot people. It's cool. It was a nice, fun little challenge. He's saying you invalidated his AFG. Oh yeah, because I think it's dumb. This is C. It's a C tier. Let's quit beating around the fucking bush here. Okay. CAC broomstick handle. A fucking broomstick handle. Yeah, these are cool if you get them for free. Like every dude in the army had one of these. I had one. I have mine from the army, actually. I took it home with me. I said, fuck the armory, I'm not giving it back. It's a fucking piece of plastic. The screw on the bottom is not like the Tango Down. The Tango Down is because the grip is hollow and you could put something in it. This grip, the fucking screw in the bottom is what holds the grip in place on the rail. This is literally a better than nothing vertical grip. The only thing that I'll say that this is nice is one, you could find knockoffs, like plastic ones that are ungodly cheap. So if you just are dying for a fucking vertical grip, I guess you could, you know, like if you got to get McChickens afterwards or something, like fucking, yeah, I guess get this. But these are really nice when the gun gets super hot, and you just cannot grip the fucking the rail. So it just, there's so much here to grab onto, you know what I mean? So I kind of like them for that reason. I also think they're not the ugliest thing in the world, and they are super cheap. Honestly, I would use this before a hand stop. I think it's high B tier. Truth be told. All right. I think this is Magpul hand stop. Hold on, let's see here. AFG gone soft, M40A5 suppressed with ACOG on hardcore OP. Dude, honestly, for the sniper rifles in Battlefield 4, I was a big fan for a long time of the SV98. Big fan. I like the capacity. Had a lot of rounds in it. The cycle speed was pretty quick. I liked it. That was like my go-to short range bolt action in that game. Also, J&G 90, very slept on. I think that gun, despite having a pretty substantial amount of bullet drop at range, had like the fastest bullet velocity. So, like, you know, if you're shooting short range, moving targets and shit like that, the J&G 90 fucks. Loved that gun for a long time. I actually used the shit out of it when the game first came out. BRB going to cry to my wife's boyfriend. Potato grips are fucking dumb. It's a meme. Where's the legendary M-Lock Magpul angled grip? The Magpul M-Lock. Oh, yeah, the other version of this one? Dude, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think aesthetically that angled grip looks a little better, but it's the same thing. I do like it more than their rail-mounted one. The M-Lock one is just like more trim. It's not as bulky as this one. It looks more refined. You could tell that they put like some revisions in it, you know. So I do fuck with the not like oh yeah, I'm gonna get one. Like comparatively speaking, I like the M-Lock version over the rail mount version. RPK plus angle foregrip plus thermal equals 40 round sniper. Dude, don't use thermals. Come on. Don't do all that. The only thing that Knight's Broomstick is for is LARPing GWAT operations with the boys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, aesthetically, I actually like it. They're super cheap, and they do have the added function of giving your hand a complete grip to grab when the gun gets super hot. And it doesn't absolutely suck as a barrier brace. And you can C-clamp it. You'll have a whole lot of extra material there, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad by any means. The hand stop is on the cutting edge of being bad. That's why it's at the bottom of B. Because it's just weird to me. You know what I mean? I guess I'm just like, why? And then the angled foregrip from Magpul, it's chunky. It doesn't really do anything that special, in my opinion. You're still C-clamping the gun. You're just lifting your fucking ring finger and pinky finger off a little bit. Like, whoop-de-fucking-do. And then this shit is just cringe. So, with that out of the way, Fucking Magpul. I honestly do like the way these look a little bit more than whatever this one is. It's just not as, like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's, like, not as loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as... It doesn't jump out to me. It's not very offensive on my eyes, I guess is a good way of saying it. Plus, I think this is all metal construction, and this has, like, the, like, tacky rubber kind of feel to it, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. But I just like the way these look a little bit. So I'm going to put it above that one. Yes, I can't remember the name of this brand, but this is the dildo mini vert grip. This shit's goofy looking. Does it do its job? Yes. Pretty sure they're expensive because they're all metal. Oh, BCM hand stop. You're right, not Magpul. I'm sorry. Yeah, this shit is wavy. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Let's go in and C. C is the reject, fucking weird, obscure bullshit. They look weird. This would look weird on any gun. Like, I'm just being honest with you. It would look fucking weird. Like, tell me you don't got good taste. There's a car driving by slowly outside of my house. I am so fucking scared. It just turned the lights off. We might have a self-defense situation here, chat. Chat, start screen recording. It's happening. When the aluminum ones get beat up, they start slicing your hand. Ooh, yeah. Didn't even think about that, Hop. Yeah, that's a fucking no-go. Automatic no-go. Yeah. Like, for a vertical grip, you kind of, like, almost want it to break. Like, it's a sacrificial piece. You know what I mean? I would rather this break than my handguard. Or some shit, you know? Like, come on. Alright. Little mini MP5K fucking broom handle. I've literally never seen one of these in the wild. Ever. Like, I've never seen one in person. I've never seen a homie that has one on a gun. I've never seen anything about it. I know that people stan the MP5. It's literally, it's just a mini broomstick hand. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We'll put it there. Fuck it. It's fine. It's a slightly better, it's a slightly shorter version of that one. No, yeah, this is more nostalgic. Fuck that one. Okay. Now we got this fucking monstrosity. What's up, Bush Burner? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Fucking, this eBay Mall Ninja fucking bullshit. This is going to be our stand-in for the grip pod. Okay. This is where I'm going to talk about the grip pod for a while. Listen. I want to like the grip pod so bad. I want to like it. I think the grip pod could be something potentially useful and, like, moderately well thought out, but they just refuse to fucking update it. They refuse to change the design and the way that it looks. Like, the biggest fucking problem, like, okay, so, like, ignore the flashlight shit. This is gay. We already know that. This is super retarded. But, like, the problem with the grip pod, like, is the portion where it mounts to the rail and where the button is a gigantic, like, cube obelisk shape. And then underneath is the actual round grip part where the bipod is stored. If they could find a way, like literally just chamfer the front of the cube, and it would be immediately better. Like, make it so that I could grip the fucking rail and the grip the same way that I would grab like one of these. You know what I'm saying? Where I can grab both. I don't have to just dedicate to holding my hand like an inch away from the rail because I got this big stupid block in between the rail of the gun and my hand. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, then you just got to use it as a bipod. And it's like, well, then why don't I just put a bipod on it? I'll just put a bipod on that I can fold up and out of the way and throw one of these on there, and it's probably lighter. You know what I mean? And probably more durable. Because that's the thing, is that fucking grip pods fucking break. You get the fucking titanium, the hybrid ones, the titanium ones or whatever. It's like, I'm not doing all that. They're expensive. That's stupid. It's already a gimmick. But just like fucking fix it. Make it a little bit better. You know what I mean? It could be cool. It could be cool, potentially. Fucking potentially. But they just refuse to fucking change it. They're stuck in their way. That's why the grip pod is the most boomer fucking foregrip in existence right now. Because it is the perfect embodiment, like a mirror, of the boomers' influence on the gun community. So that's why it's S tier. No, I'm just kidding. So I'll probably say that I'm more likely to make fun of somebody having a DD or a fucking barrier brace. Honestly, I'd rather be friends with somebody with a grip pod than somebody with an AFG. These are my true and real opinions. Yeah, truth nuke, baby. Fucking truth nuke. So what do we think, chat? Is this shit valid or what? Shit. Grab the browser, you asshole. There you go. Is this shit valid, chat? Are we good? I think this is good. I don't think this needs to be changed at all. Like, just to run through it again. Okay. Top to bottom. Magpul AFG, or I'm sorry, Magpul vertical grip. Cheap, plentiful, effective. I like them. I like them a lot. But interchangeable with the BCM gunfighter. As long as you run it the right way. If you flip it around, chop it, do some crazy shit with it, use it any other way than it is intended to be used, in my humble opinion, you're wrong for doing it. But don't fuck with it. Flip it around the right way. S tier. Tango down. Literally no difference between these besides one extra little chunk of fucking spacer, one extra rib for your pleasure. These are just fucking, this is just Vibe City right here. It's Vibe City. That's why they're an A. They're kind of expensive. They're not perfect. They have some storage, whatever. They're at least vertical. But yeah, these are kind of cool. I like them a lot. That's why they're an A. CAC broomstick, the plastic one, standard issue type shit. Super cheap, super plentiful. Find them anywhere. Buy a knockoff. It's probably the same quality. They work, and they have the added benefit of having a full grip to get your hand off of the rail in case it gets super hot, which is kind of cool. I like that. It also is easy to grab for, you know, just carrying the rifle around, doing a fucking 12-hour patrol or some shit. Give your hand a rest. The mini one, never seen these in the wild. They look kind of cool, but I've literally never seen them, but I think they do the exact same thing. It's just slightly shorter. Whoop-de-doo. BCM hand stop Looks better than whatever the hell this one is. Arasaka. I think, maybe. I could be wrong. I just like the way these ones look. Yeah, a little bit smaller, less aggressive, easier on the eyes. Every other hand stop, the micro hand stops, as long as they're actually chamfered to shape your fucking hand. Whatever. Super minimalist, weirdo bullshit, in my opinion, but whatever. People are weird. Grip pod. This is the stand-in for the grip pod. Interesting idea and concept, but like the boomer community that created it, they refuse to fucking change it, and so it stays stuck in the past just like they do. Magpul angled foregrip. These are a weird half measure between hand stops and vertical grips. I don't think they offer anything of value other than just taking up a bunch of space on your rail and not really adding anything of benefit. You don't get a fucking barrier brace out of it. You don't even get a particularly decent like leverage point for your hand. You're still C-clamping it, just with a slightly different finger placement. Sweet. Honorable mention, the M-Lock version of this. I think it's a little bit more refined, but it still does the same fucking thing. So it would be one spot above it, below the grip pod. Grip pod is just pure nostalgia. That's why it's not in D tier. These aluminum fucking rib for your pleasure grips. These are super weird. They're not aesthetically pleasing. Yes, they do their job, I guess, but this is like Temu shit in my opinion. Like it's just fucking, it's like looking at a fucking alien. DD grip pod or DD grip vertical grip. Fucking, if you have this on your gun, I'm going to literally cut all communications with you. I will not talk to you. I will not be seen standing next to you. If you're in a Discord with me, I will leave that Discord. I don't want anything to fucking do with you if you have this on your gun. Fucking, and then the barrier brace, so dumb, just so fucking stupid. Like, just a little tiny fucking slab of metal sticking out of the bottom of your gun. It's like the width of a pocket knife, like the width of a blade. And it's like, oh yeah, press it up against a barrier for, you know, more barrier performance or something. Like it's fucking dumb. It's so dumb. Oh well, I'll use it to wrap my finger around. Why? For a single finger, one finger wrapped around this, you're getting like better recoil management. Like you're a fucking dumbass. Or I push it out all the way at the end of my fucking handguard so that I don't fucking shoot my fingers off. You're still a dumbass. This is the mark of a dumbass. If you have this on your gun, it is the mark of a dumbass. Like, fucking, you don't need this. Like, if you're not actually a dumbass and you have this on your gun, just fucking get rid of it. You just don't need it. It's not necessary, okay? It's not doing anything for you. It's so minuscule and unimportant. You don't fucking need this on your gun. Don't spend money on this. This is let this die. Let this go away. Stop enabling people from making these. Oh my goodness. So yeah, take a screenshot if you want, Chad. This is what it looks like, all right, for the history books. All right. Let's read chat real quick. Get caught up here. I haven't had a look in a fat minute. Tango Down is S tier. Yeah, I know. Purely for fucking aesthetic's sake. I would agree on that. But I don't think S tier. I think they kind of have the same problem as the grip pod, where it's got so much like weird geometric shapes at the top, right where you know, like the crotch of the grip meets the fucking hand guard. It's just like a weird place to try and cram your hands. So I'm like I'm good, you know. 95 people asking where the grip pod's at. OG, can you... Oh, no, I already read that. Sorry. I tried the Arasaka finger stop, but it was too short to act like a hand stop like I hoped. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's so tiny and minuscule. It's like, what is the fucking point? What is the point? SDI level of gunsmithing to cut down that grip. Are you talking about the BCM grip? Oh my god. Yeah, no fab. All fab industry, anything is automatic fucking F tier. It's terrible. For more reasons than one. The week I learned that some people don't put vert grips on their gun. Oh. Yeah, dude. Hop. Okay, Hop. If you're still here, fucking... We were talking about this earlier. It's like, what is this, like, weird uprising against vertical grips on guns? Like, all of a sudden, everybody's fucking against it. Lucas Bakken makes one video saying, like, yeah, I don't think, vertical grips are really necessary. Like, here's the reasons why. And then people are just like, I will never use a vertical grip again. Like, oh, fuck, dude. 2 tickets to fucking Can't Think for Myself Island, please. One way. For me and my fucking lover. Like, holy shit, dude. I didn't think this was something to overthink. You know what I'm saying? I thought we could just come to our own opinions on whether or not we needed a vertical grip or not. Like, I didn't think it was so detrimental. Like, I'm not casting shade at Lucas Bakken at all. This is not directed at him at all. Like, it's just, I don't know. People are so binary with the way they think sometimes. It's just kind of funny. Let's see here. I push the shopping carts as far away from the cart return as possible to make minimum wage workers earn every dime of that paycheck. Yeah, you're getting on the fucking train car the first chance we get. That's fucking mean. Let's see here. More grip pod fucking questions. Magpul Purist Hop. Love to see it. Have to wait for influencers to tell you what your opinion is. Otherwise, how do you know what it is? That's a very good point. To be honest, I think Bones... He did. Dude, you're not fucking lying. You're not fucking lying. I remember the video. I do, chat. Hold on, we're gonna find it. Hold on. Where is it? Where's the vertical grip video? Where the fuck? Yes! Dude! He was so... Bone. This is more of a fucking reason that you guys, if you're not subbed to Bones, you need to go sub to Bones. Look how he was blazing a fucking trail. Alright? Bones walked so Lucas Bakken could run, bro. That's a fact. Put that on my... Oh, shit. Still on fucking 2 times. But this motherfucker was spitting, bro.
Movies, video games, and told us that this little dongle here on the underside of our rifle is a great high-speed way to be just like the cool guys and get a better grip on our weapon system and be more operator. Like, I admittedly drank the Kool-Aid on that. The first thing I went out and bought for my first AR was a vertical foregrip. But over the years and over the time of carrying a rifle for an extended period of time, operating with it and using one in unconventional and more unique situations, I realized that this down here really just wasn't doing it for me, and it adds a lot of extra BS I don't like to deal with my weapon system, and really limits what I can do with this thing, depending on the environment. So let's start with the old school doctrine of how you use a vertical foregrip. And this is pretty dated, and I think a lot of people understand that this isn't ideal. But back in the day, it used to be taught that you grab this thing like a gangster, and you use it to hold the rifle up like this and aim, and it helps you to
this is goofy. Nobody does this anymore, luckily. I think
This
luckily we
here
moved past
isn't
that.
super stable. It really isn't any more stable than just going like this. And it really does, unless you really have the rifle tucked in like this, it's really easy to...
I'll say, okay, small criticism. I think the whole beer can grip thing that people are saying, like, the gun can fucking flip over in your hand. Like maybe if you're like a fucking fragile old woman trying to shoot a rifle, like, I don't think, like, the fucking strength of my hand is so weak that under recoil the gun is gonna fucking flip to one side or another more than it does naturally, just from being shot out of one side of my body. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna move away from my support hand either way. So I think that's kind of like overblown. Oops, sorry. I think it's kind of overblown. That's the only criticism I have of this. This is, but realistically, you want your hand to be as close to the barrel as you can to control recoil. You know, like C-clamp. That's we accept that this is like a decent way of shooting a gun. It is effective, but this is a good secondary alternative for when this shit gets too hot, in my opinion, because I've been there. Like I have shot the shit out of fucking M4s and been like, holy fuck, the quad rail is burning the dog shit out of my hand, and I grab the gun like this and I can continue shooting. Let's see what this guy had to say. I'm just glad the days of putting foregrips all the way out on the end of the rail are over. Retired SF operators have injected some real retardation into the shooting world. Oh, that's damn. Sometimes I'm funny. Hop likes him. Indeed. Focus trip. AFG call out. Damn. Yeah. Fuck AFGs. Sorry, John. I think you guys get the idea, though. Holy chud. Vert grip deniers are like bore access deniers. They just don't want to acknowledge physics. Truly. Truly and honestly. Just grab the Harris bipod like a man. Dude. You guys haven't lived until you've shot a 249 by holding on to the fucking... the bipod and letting it rip. Oh yeah, Bones. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're watching your videos. The gang's all here. Dude, Bones, we were just talking about how Lucas Botkin's last video where he was talking about how vertical grips are gay and cringe now. How you were literally talking about it a fucking year ago. Take a picture of all my vert grip guns. Well, so Bones, just like a quick synopsis. Why don't you like vert grips on your guns? Just you know, why? Just out of curiosity, not like looking for good reasoning. I just want your opinion. You know. You're welcome, Lim. Tried. We had a rough start, but we salvaged it. We didn't really have a topic, but we found one. Yes, I am so vindicated. You are vindicated, dude. That shit. Hop brought it up. I was like, oh my god, he did. I forgot about that, dude. Like, holy shit. We should think of a modern grip pod we can rock on an MG. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Evan Graham, that's literally what I'm saying. Like, the grip pod has the potential to be fucking cool. It has the potential to be cool. A gimmick? Yes. But cool? Also yes. It just needs a little refinement. But fucking nobody wants to do it. Everyone refuses to fucking, like, take, like, the only other grip pod clone that I've seen is from Fab Defense, and it's terrible. It sucks. It's cringe, just like everything else that Fab Defense does. Doesn't do much for me. Gets in the way of cover a lot. The geometry. Oh shit, hold on. The geometry annoys me, and it adds weight in a location that I don't want. Does it, though? Just weight-wise. Are we talking 2 ounces too much? On a, 7 or 8 pound gun? Just interesting. Interesting. Just kidding. Yeah, no. I do understand the barrier aspect of it. That's like valid. That's like a real concern. That's why I was saying, like, earlier in the stream I was talking about and showing videos and stuff. On my 16-inch, I would run verts all day. You know what I'm saying? I like it for indexing, to use my lamb controls and stuff like that. And it just doesn't get in the way of barriers. There's so much meat in front of it and so much meat behind it that, like, if I'm shooting off a skinny barrier, like a handrail, like I showed in the video, it's not a problem. If I'm shooting off of like a car hood or like a long flat top barrier of some variety, it's still not a problem. Like, it's fine. Once you start getting into shorter barrels and handguards, like 12.5, 11.5, 10.5, yada yada, then I could see where it kind of becomes a problem, because you're just giving yourself less and less real estate to use the handguard as like a bracing point in a barrier. That part I understand. But like the longer full size uppers, 14.5, 16.20, I gotta disagree on that point. Respectfully, of course. I just think, like, I don't know, I've done it, you know what I mean? Like, I've done the thing. I've shot off of barriers with vertical grips. It's like, it's not that much different. It doesn't get in the way. And I still have the added benefit of being able to place my hand in a more neutral position and indexing at a consistent point to use my controls, which I like. Is it completely necessary, and is it gospel for everybody? No. But is it a hindrance? No. Like, it's not. Like, I'm not, like, placing my rifle on a barrier like, fuck, I need to put it right in the middle where my vertical grip is. Like, I'll just be like, there, it's not a problem anymore. You know what I mean? Like, which only, like I said, only happens, or typically can only get away with on longer uppers and stuff like that. Longer shebing bongs, whatever the hell you want to call it. OG, check out the Strike Industries grip pod right now, you gimmick master. Oh, I absolutely will. Strike Industries. Oh, fuck. Oh, sweet Jesus. I can't show this on stream because it has a price, but oh baby. Okay, now I can show it. Yeah, yeah, baby, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. It does the fucking same thing as fucking grip pod with that big, ugly-ass thumb screw. Get that shit out of here. Oh my god, that kind of ruins it, honestly. That makes me sad. I like it. I mean, what do you want me to say? Oh, it's nice. This is so small, though. I mean, how much do you need? You know what I mean? I fuck with it. Damn. I don't hate it. I really don't. I'm not a huge fan of the thumb screw. I think it's fucking goofy, but whatever. Putting it on an H&K is hilarious. I can't share it on the stream, but I can tell you that they're not super expensive. They are far cheaper than a grip pod. I might get one just for the fucking memes, honestly. Just for the sexual thrill. Strike Industries making some goofy shit. Just for funsies. Oh my goodness. Delta 34 has arrived in the chat. What is good, homie? The latest gen grip pod is QD, metal legs, and very BCM-like. Oh my god, now I gotta fucking look. I gotta check this out. Hold on. I didn't know they changed it. I remember looking like when I got out of the army and thinking like, damn, it's still the same. Grip pod. Alright, let's have a look here. Pull up some pictures, hopefully, that don't have prices attached to them. The V2. It does kind of look like a BCM style grip. It really does, actually. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there's no prices here, so we should be able to look at this without getting fucking sniped. Yes, show me the tiniest fucking pictures imaginable. What the hell are these guys doing? Why is he this fucking cornball? Yep, that's a grip pod if I've ever seen one. Yeah. But, okay, so, like, the problem... let me see if I can find a picture that shows it. Like, it's still got the crazy-ass geometry up front. Like, the super blocky... You know what I'm saying? Like, they want you to grab it like this. With your hand as far as humanly fucking possible away from the handguard of the rifle. Which is blasphemy. Like, you should be able to just, like, you know, C-clamp it. Put your thumb over it. And, like, all they got to do is just chamfer the front edge and round it out a little bit. And then it would be perfect. It would be perfect. For what it is, for what it's worth. They made it look a little bit better. But, and they fixed the legs that do break all the time. I do remember hearing about that. But, like, god damn it, they forgot the most important part, in my opinion. The part that pisses me off the most. Does girth matter more for vert grips? No. There's a balance to be struck. I like how wide the BCM gunfighter grips are, but I'm also not totally against, like, the Magpul ones. I think those are fine too. It's not so bad, you know what I mean? Sometimes they can get a little chunky though. I guess it kind of depends on shape more than girth, as it were. Like the Tango Down ones and shit like that. Like they kind of have the same problem as the grip pods, where it's just like it's just weird up in the crotch area of the actual vertical grip. Yo, I'll see you soon. Also, you have an invite, the pre-Super Duty standard cook. Oh, yes, I did see that. Thank you. I'm planning on. I guess I could talk about it. I was kind of worried about bringing it up because I wasn't sure how public this was, but I will be heading out there a day before. But I think the idea is that I don't know if I can talk about it yet. Actually, I gotta be secretive. There's some stuff in the works right now, chat. Okay, some cool stuff coming up at the end of the month. Some stuff I could talk about, but it would kind of spoil some other stuff. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna shut the fuck up about it until it happens. You guys are gonna witness it in its full glory when it happens. It'll be a nice surprise for everybody. Oh man. But I'll leave that with you to simmer and ponder the orb on. Yeah. The stream has run on quite long enough. This was a lot of fun. I'm sorry that I've been fucking taking so long to do streams. Literally like 3 weeks. I'll try not to do that again. But I've been focusing on really honing in my workflow for optimizing uploading videos and stuff like that, which is my main bread and butter, obviously. So I think I got that dialed in. I think we're good on that. So we got a good schedule to work with. We can do streams. We can hang out, have fun, and still have good videos to look forward to. Mostly once a week. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep to a weekly schedule as long as I got something good to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. Thanks a ton for hanging out. If you've made it to this point in the video, the VOD Replay Gang, shout out Replay Gang, shout out Omni-Provisions, channel members, everybody who donated. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Y'all real as hell. Remember that Christ is King. He's coming back. He's gonna save the world. I'm so happy for it. Because the world needs saving. And I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. God bless you all. I love you all.